The Kushan Empire was a major power in Central and South Asia from the 1st to the 3rd century CE. This empire played a crucial role in connecting the East and West through trade and cultural exchanges. The Kushans were originally a nomadic tribe known as the Yuezhi, who migrated from northwest China. Their migration was driven by conflicts with the Xiongnu, leading them to settle in Bactria. The Kushan Empire was established under Kujula Kadphises, the first prominent ruler of the dynasty. Kujula Kadphises unified various Yuezhi tribes, laying the foundation for the empire's expansion. The Kushans controlled a vast territory that included parts of modern-day Afghanistan, Pakistan, and northern India. This extensive reach allowed them to dominate key trade routes between Asia and Europe. Kanishka the Great is considered one of the most famous Kushan emperors reigning during the empire's peak. Under his rule, the empire flourished economically and culturally, becoming a hub for art and religion. The Kushan Empire was instrumental in spreading Buddhism across Asia. Buddhist missionaries and traders traveled along Kushan-controlled routes, disseminating the religion far and wide. The Kushans issued gold coins featuring images of their rulers and deities, showcasing their wealth. These coins also reflect the empire's multicultural influences, blending Greek, Indian, and Persian styles. The Kushan Empire adopted a policy of religious tolerance, allowing diverse faiths to coexist. This inclusivity helped maintain stability within their ethnically and culturally varied territories. The city of Peshawar served as one of the capitals of the Kushan Empire. Known as Purushapura at the time, it became an important center for trade and culture. The Kushans built monumental architecture, including stupas and temples, which remain influential today. These structures not only demonstrated their engineering skills, but also promoted religious practices. The Kushan period saw significant advancements in art, particularly Gandhara art, which combined Greco-Roman and Indian elements. This unique style emerged due to the empire's position at the crossroads of civilization. The Kushans maintained diplomatic relations with the Roman Empire, facilitating trade between the two powers. Luxury goods like silk, spices, and precious stones were exchanged along these networks. The Silk Road passed through Kushan territories, making them vital intermediaries in global commerce. Control over this route brought immense prosperity to the empire. The Kushan military relied heavily on cavalry units, reflecting their nomadic origins. Horses were central to their warfare strategies, giving them mobility and speed. The Kushans introduced new agricultural techniques, improving crop yields in their regions. Innovations such as irrigation systems supported population growth and economic stability. The empire's decline began in the 3rd century CE due to internal strife and external invasion. Weakened leadership and pressure from neighboring states contributed to its fragmentation. The Kushans are credited with popularizing the use of written scripts in Central Asia. They used the Brahmi script, which influenced later writing systems in the region. The Kushan era witnessed the translation of Buddhist texts into multiple languages. This effort made Buddhist teachings accessible to people beyond India. The Kushans patronized scholars and philosophers, fostering intellectual development. Centers of learning flourished under their support, attracting thinkers from various regions. The empire's legal system incorporated principles from both Indian and Persian traditions. This hybrid approach ensured fairness while respecting local customs. Kushan rulers often depicted themselves wearing elaborate headdresses and royal attire on coins. Such imagery reinforced their authority and divine right to rule. The Kushans facilitated the exchange of scientific knowledge between East and West. Astronomical and mathematical ideas traveled along their trade routes, enriching societies. The empire's artisans excelled in crafting jewelry using gold, silver, and gemstones. These items were highly prized and traded internationally. The Kushans promoted urbanization, establishing cities as hubs of administration and commerce. These urban centers attracted merchants, artisans, and scholars from distant lands. The empire's strategic location enabled it to act as a bridge between Chinese, Indian, and Mediterranean cultures. This role fostered mutual understanding and innovation among civilizations. Kushan society was hierarchical, with a clear distinction between nobles, commoners, and slaves. Social stratification helped organize labor and resources efficiently. Women in Kushan society enjoyed relatively high status compared to other ancient empires. Evidence suggests they participated actively in trade and religious activities. The Kushans practiced Zoroastrianism alongside Buddhism and Hinduism, reflecting their cosmopolitan nature. Religious diversity enriched their cultural landscape and strengthened societal cohesion. The empire faced challenges from the Sasanian Persians, who sought to expand their influence. Conflicts with powerful neighbors strained Kushan resources and weakened their grip on power. The Kushans developed sophisticated postal systems to communicate across their vast territories. Efficient communication networks were essential for governance and defense. The empire's decline paved the way for the rise of smaller regional kingdoms in South Asia. Fragmentation created opportunities for local leaders to assert independence. Kushan art frequently depicted scenes from mythology and daily life, offering insights into their worldview. These depictions provide valuable information about their beliefs and social norms. The Kushans encouraged maritime trade, linking ports in the Indian Ocean to inland markets. Ships carried goods like textiles, ivory, and pearls, boosting the empire's economy. The empire's rulers claimed descent from legendary figures to legitimize their reigns. Such claims bolstered their prestige and justified their authority over diverse populations. The Kushans constructed fortified walls around their cities to protect against invaders. Defense infrastructure was critical given their exposure to rival powers. The empire's economy thrived on agriculture, mining, and manufacturing, creating a balanced foundation. Diversified industries reduced dependency on any single source of income. Kushan inscriptions reveal details about their administrative divisions and taxation policies. Records show they implemented efficient methods to collect revenue and manage resources. The empire's interactions with the Gupta dynasty marked a transition in Indian history. Cultural and political exchanges laid the groundwork for future developments. The Kushans celebrated festivals that blended indigenous and foreign traditions. These events fostered unity and showcased the empire's cultural richness. The empire's legacy can be seen in the enduring popularity of Gandhara art. Museums worldwide house artifacts from this period, highlighting its significance. Kushan rulers often commissioned public works projects to improve infrastructure. Roads, bridges, and water systems benefited both citizens and travelers. The empire's collapse disrupted long-distance trade routes, impacting economies globally. Recovery took decades as new powers emerged to fill the void left by the Kushans. The Kushans adopted titles like King of Kings, emphasizing their supremacy. Such grandiose designations underscored their ambition and dominance. The empire's educational institutions attracted students from neighboring regions. Learning centers promoted literacy and scholarship, enhancing the empire's reputation. Kushan literature included epic poems and philosophical treatises, reflecting their intellectual achievements. These works inspired generations of writers and thinkers. The empire's rulers invested in healthcare, building hospitals, and supporting physicians. Medical advancements improved living standards and extended lifespans. The Kushans engaged in alliances through marriage, strengthening ties with other dynasties. Strategic unions helped secure peace and expand influence. The empire's downfall highlights the fragility of even the most powerful states. Internal divisions and external pressures eventually led to its demise. Archaeological discoveries continue to shed light on the Kushan Empire's history. Excavations uncover artifacts that deepen our understanding of their achievements. The Kushan Empire remains a symbol of cultural synthesis and innovation in ancient history. Its contributions to art, religion, and trade resonate even in modern times.